Hi, welcome to CISS 2022 Stage 1 briefing. My name is Mark and I'm one of the organizing secretariat and also the one that have been sending you updates over email. So welcome to the briefing. CISS Stage 1 is jointly organized by the Ministry of Defence Singapore, iTrust at SUTD, and also this year we have with us National Cybersecurity R&D Laboratories that is hosted at the National University of Singapore. The event is also supported by the National Research Foundation and the Cybersecurity Agency of Singapore. So in a few moments, I will hand over to Military Expert 6, William Teo from the Ministry of Defence, to give his welcome address. And Francisco will then take over to give you the proper briefing, followed by the Q&A. You will notice that your microphones are muted for now, and we will unmute them at the Q&A session. So without further ado, please let me welcome ME6 William for the welcome address.
Very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all red teams. Welcome to the Critical Infrastructure Security Showdown 2022, or in short, CISS 22. My name is William and I'm from Ministry of Defence Singapore. Together with iTrust SUTD and the National Cyber Lab NUS, we are proud to host the 6th CISS competition online this year. As most of you would have known, there is an increase in cyber threats in the OT environment across the world. In 2022, just last year, the number of cyber attacks giving rise to physical consequences more than doubled over those reported in 2020. Ransomware attacks targeting OT assets and control systems have also prompted many critical infrastructure owners and operators to review their cyber defense strategy. It has never been more important that we build up our capabilities and understand and protect our critical infrastructures against those attacks. CISS is an international OT hacking competition where red teams around the world, mainly from the government, organization, private sectors, and academia, come together to pen test OT systems. For CISS 22, we are preparing the exercise playground to include both water and power systems. Beside the water treatment and distribution plants featured last year, red team participating in CISS finals can also look forward to pen test a newly added electric power intelligence control plant, or in short, EPIC, for the first time in CISS. For today, let us focus on Stage 1. This year, we have also revamped the Stage 1 qualifying round. In partnership with NCR from NUS, we have designed and created a new OT-centric CTF competition that will allow red teams to hone their OT knowledge and skills. Stage 1 will be held across 2 days in the week after. We will have a total of 30 red teams competing, but only the top 10 teams will advance to the CISS 22 finals in September 22, where the top 3 winning teams can expect to be rewarded with prize money of up to $4,000. Just a tip for everyone. To qualify for the finals, it is important that you listen attentively to the next brief by Francisco. He will share with you some of the important points to do well in Stage 1. This is the organizing team. Essentially, it comprises people from MINDEF, iTrust, and NCL. So on behalf of the organizing team, I wish you success and good luck. I will now hand over to Francisco for the brief on the details for Stage 1.
Thank you. Yeah, so hi everyone. I'm Francisco, I'm from iTrust. And so I'm here to give you a brief understanding of how you'll be playing through the Stage 1 of CISS this year. So from our landing site on itrust.sutd.edu.sg, you'll be given 3 main links where you'll be competing on. First is ncr.sg. This is where the cloud environment and the challenge VMs are hosted. Second is CISS-stage1.ctfd.io. This is the portal for the challenges where you submit your answers and flags. And thirdly, the Discord, where we will be using it for the communication between the administrators and you as participants. Yeah, so this is a summary of the Stage 1 format. So it will occur from Monday, 18 July, 0800 to Wednesday, 20th July, 0759. Time zone is UTC +8. Yeah, so each team can comprise up to 4 members, and all of your teams will be having concurrent playtime. This is a Star Wars team, Japanese style CTF. So here on the logo on your right, you will see the Empire's logo and in gray, and the red logo is the SCOMP link. And the funny letters that you see on the top spells out SCOMP Squad. Yeah. So the CTF platform is hosted by NCL, which will be given the link later, and the Discord for communications. And so your teams will be ranked based on the number of points. And so ties are broken by the time that you submit the flag. And so the top 10 teams in the stage 1 will then proceed to the final round of CISS, which will be scheduled on 12th to 16th of September. Details will follow after stage 1. Yeah, so just some ground rules before we go into further details. So all flags will be in the form of CISS, curly bracket, some ASCII characters, and a close curly bracket. So please read carefully and to find out where these flags are. Secondly, do not cheat. This includes sharing of flags or solutions with any team, brute forcing any flags, or seeking help seeking help from parties beyond general internet research. Please do not engage any disruptive behavior during the competition. This would include denial of service on any of our systems or on the challenge VMs, or launching cyber attacks on other teams. Please do not delete, modify, replace, or break any flags, services, or challenges. And also please do not behave illegally, immoral, or unethically. If you do find any bugs or any issues that you face during the challenges, you can contact us via email or through a ticketing Discord that we will explain later. And so if there are any suspicious activity that we find, we will invite teams for a video conference to walk through the challenges to see that you have answered them correctly and not through any illegal means. And so teams and participants found to be breaking any of these rules will be disqualified. Yeah, so first and foremost is the Discord communication. You can join the Discord now using the QR code on the right. Once you join the Discord, please add your team name as a suffix to your server nickname. So for example, my name is Francisco and I'm from iTrust team. So I add iTrust at the back. You can also add it in the front as long as your team name is part of your server nickname. So each team will be then given a text channel for communication. This is mainly for the admins, but you're also free to use this channel to communicate among members. But again, you're also free to use any other platform. So please join by the end of the day so that we can give you the necessary roles and credentials for the rest of the CTF. So if you face any issues joining the Discord, please email itrust@sutd.edu.sg. Once you join the Discord, you will notice that there's a help channel. What you can do if you face any issues further, you can create a ticket. You'll be then created your own channel where you can describe your issue that you face and the admins will get to you quickly. Okay, once all your teams have joined the CTF and the Discord, we will then give you the Discord registration code together with your team login details. Yeah, and so please complete this by Thursday, 14 July, so that you'll be ready for the CTF on 18 July 0800. This is when the challenges will be unlocked. So on your right is an example of a login page where you key in your username, email, password, and the registration code. And after that, you can join a team, which we also give you the details. So some challenges that you may face. First challenge type is a multiple choice question. You have a maximum of 2 attempts. The second attempt is only valued at 25 points if you score it correctly. If your second attempt is still wrong, the challenge will then be 0 points. Yeah. So on the right is an example of how a multiple choice question will look like. There's a challenge name, the points awarded upon a correct flag submission, and the challenge description. So you can select which answer you believe is the correct one, and then click submit. Another type of challenge you will face is the standard question. So similarly, they have the title, the number of points, and the description. The description may also contain connection info for you to connect to either a service or to an IP. There will also be hints. We have curated these hints carefully so that they are useful, and this will cost you some points. So you need to have these points before you're able to unlock these hints. Some of these challenges will also have a file for you to download, so please download them. And the input flag field, once you find the flag through the connection or through the file that is given to you. And then once you have keyed it in, submit it. So there are 5 types of categories generally. First is the MCQ, as mentioned, 50 points. Forensics, which will have 100 to 200 points. Reverse engineering, about 200 points. And ICS protocols, which you will need to either decode, encode, read, or write. This will have a total points of about 200 to 400. We also have some unlockable challenges. So this requires you to complete a previous challenge. We will not reveal which challenge will unlock these challenges. You have to try every one of them. So for challenges that require you to connect to a challenge VM, you'll be given credentials for jump host 1, jump host 2, and a TXX VM. The jump host 1 and jump host 2 are to help because it's in our cloud system on NCL. And so these 2 hosts are there to give you access to the TXX VM. In this TXX VM, you have sudo and SSH access together with internet access for you to download any packages you need. We have also pre-installed Python 3 on this. And so it's from this VM that then you can have access to the challenge VMs that are hosted on our cloud platform. And so we recommend you to use a mobile XTerm if you're using Windows, or Royal TXX if you're using Mac or Linux. You're also free to use any other terminal or clients. Yeah. So you can, the jump host settings will then be given to you after you've registered for the CTF. So we just do a simple walkthrough of how mobile XTerm can be used. So you select your session, select SSH. In the network settings, click on jump host. Key in the 2 jump host credentials, the username, make sure the port is also the correct. And once you select OK, on the basic SSH settings, this is where you key in your TXX VM credentials. Please also check the username and the port number. You will then be prompted the password, so please answer them carefully. And so if you face any network or connectivity issues, create a Discord ticket immediately. So in summary, there are 6 steps that you need to do. First, to join the Discord by the end of the day. Add your team name to the server nickname so that you'll be given the correct roles and channels. Third, once all your team members have joined, you'll get the CTFD registration details and you can register on the platform. Please register by 14th July 2359. After that, registration will be closed. On Monday, 18/0800 UTC 8, all teams will be given access to test your connections to the TXX VM. At 0810, the challenges on CTFD will open and the next 48 hours will be your stage 1. So I've also prepared some FAQs. We will not go through them now. We'll give you the slides and you can read through. But if you have any other questions, you can answer them. You can ask them and we will get to you. But generally from yesterday's briefing, the questions were based on what do I need to prepare. You can prepare any OS for your desktop or your laptop. The challenges are OS agnostic. Any prepared tools that you want to have, you can use any of your IDEs or text editors that you prefer. There's no, it doesn't give you any advantage using any other text editors or programming languages. Yeah. And so if you have any questions, you can ask them now. Either through the unmuting your mic or through the text channel. So the question is, will the presentation slides be shared with us? Yes, shortly after this, we will send it through email to your contact person and also through the Discord channel.
So thanks, Francisco. So just one thing to take note, the briefing slides and the video will be uploaded onto CISS website. If you don't already know what the website is, please visit itrust.sutd.edu.sg, and then the CISS website will be there. So just one thing to take note, in the briefing slide and briefing video, for privacy and security reasons, we will mask out the link as well as the Discord channel QR code so that non-participants will not be able to enter into the Discord channel. But don't worry, we will send you the Discord link via your team leads. So do remember to get back to your team lead and get the link from them. Thank you. So we will monitor the chat function, the chat box, and we will read out whatever questions that have been asked, and then Francisco will then answer your questions.
Yeah, so we will give you the slides and we'll PDF and give you the slides after this.
So is the meeting over?
The briefing is over, yes.
Oh, that was fast. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Francisco. So I have enabled the unmuting function for you guys. So you can either ask your questions via the chat icon, or you can immediately speak into the microphone. You don't need to identify yourself. You can just ask your question directly, and either Francisco or ME6 William will answer your questions. Thank you. A question about or you can read out the questions in the chat.
Okay. Yeah. So some of you asked for the QR code. I put them here. Okay. So one question is, can't access the rest of the Discord server. Don't worry, we will give you the roles for you to have soon, and we will give you the slides later. You can use the QR code to join that you can see on your screen now. You have access to all the challenges for the full 48 hours. And if you require, only except for the unlock questions, there are questions that require you to unlock, you need to complete those challenges first before having access to them. There's a total of 4 persons per team. Can we share slides via email? We'll share it to the contact person for your team. Any other questions? So please join the Discord by end of today so we can give you the correct roles and especially the teams so that you have your own channel to communicate on. We can't give you any hints on preparation, what protocols will be around, what protocols will be in the challenges, but you can prepare any of your favorite text editors, scripting IDEs, so that you are ready for to script. So there's a question on what's the SSH things for, and so there are a few questions, categories. Some of them are MCQ, some of them require you to download a file, but some of them are hosted on the cloud platform and on NCL. So you require this SSH to jump to and have access to your the services. Each team will have their own service so that you will not hit each other. In the jump host, only in the TXX VM, let me give you the slide. In the TXX VM, only sudo SSH and internet connection will be there. We have also installed Python 3. Any other tools or packages that you require, you are free to install. How to change Discord name? Right click your name and edit. I think it's on the right side of the Discord where you can see the channels. There's a question on, do we have to offline install the package or it has internet access directly? You have internet access from the TXX VM. Everybody, there's a question on, do we get time to prep the TXX VM? Everybody will get access to it on 18th of July, 0800. So there's no pre-prep before 18 July 0800. Yes, it is a Linux VM. Any other questions? There's a question on, couldn't we just initiate a connection from a TXX VM back to ourselves, cutting out the jump host? So the jump host is the way for you to get to the TXX VM. If there's no jump host, the TXX VM doesn't have a public IP. But if you want to connect to it, yeah, it's best to connect to it via the jump host. Any recommendations? Anything ICS? ICS protocols, the common protocols. There's a question on, will we be getting any further information on the water or power system from now to the 18th? Are there any questions? Are the questions in stage 1 that reference these systems? So there's no further reading material from now until the 18th. So any of the information that you require will be given when you read the description of the challenge. For now, until the 14th, you need to register yourself on the Discord. And then following which you'll be given 2 information, the connection details and the CTFD platform login details or registration details. Yeah, so after this meeting, we will soon be manning the Discord channel, and so we'll give you the roles necessary. And so if any questions, you can ask through there also. Will there be time before the 48 hours to test the credentials and connection? We have tested them. Maybe I'll take it back to the organizing team, see if we can cater this because we don't want to give you access to the challenges beforehand. Yeah, but we'll take it back to see if we can, if there's a we can provide time before the 48 hours. Target machines are Linux based. Yes, registering. It's a question of, is registering in Discord equals joining the Discord server? Yes, we're asking you to join the Discord server. Before you join the Discord server, you have to register an account. There's a question on anything special protecting the Linux target systems. I can't reveal any details on the target machines now. You will be given enough information to complete the challenge during the 48 hours. Okay, so the answer for your, there's a previous question on whether there'll be time given before the 48 hours to test the credentials and connection. So all the usernames and password have been tested already for at least 5 times. So you should be able to have access once 18 July 0800. And if you have any issues, you can create a ticket. Yeah, so after this meeting, we will then go into the Discord and to manage it to give you the necessary roles for you to access the Discord. Okay, so if there's any other questions, we can take it on Discord or through email. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Francisco. If you're interested, you can also join the briefing tomorrow. We have another session tomorrow at 9 a.m. Singapore time. If not, we will try to get this briefing video up on the YouTube channel by tonight. And after this, I will also upload the slides onto our CISS website. If you don't already know where the CISS website is, please visit www.itrust.sutd.edu.sg. And on the main page, you will be able to see the CISS website. So we thank you for joining us for this very short briefing and Q&A. And we hope to see you soon in stage 1. And all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.